Hey guys, it's me, Thrifttastic Mom. Welcome to my channel. Look where I'm at. I'm at the Goodwill, and they built a new Dollar Tree right beside it. I'm so excited. So come on and go in here with me, and let's see what kind of goodies we can find today. Okay, guys, I am kind of on the first aisle here. This is all the way near the back. They have all the clothes up front, of course, and all the decor stuff is out around back. This is the first aisle, and it's just full of dishes, glasses, cups, bowls, pots, pans, whatever you may need for your kitchen. A lot of glassware. So I do glance through it just to see if there's, a particular thing that I may want on this aisle. Like these two little cups here I thought were cute. These orange and yellow. But I'm like, what am I going to do with them? I really don't need them, but they're cute. They'd be cute around fall time, I guess. But I decided not to get them. That was a cute little mug. I don't need any more mugs, but I was still looking because you never know what people set down on different aisles, so don't want to miss anything when you go into Goodwill. That's a good tip. I always go up and down every aisle because you never know where somebody laid something down that might be a really good score. Now this little plate right here, I thought about getting for the boys, but I'm like, I got plenty of plates for them. I really don't need it, so I decided not to get that. And we move on. As you can see, I did get a few shirts here, but I put them back. Okay, I turned around. This is the other side. Pretty much got a lot of the same things. I had already went on that other aisle over there where those lamps are, but it was all glass and plates too, so they had plenty of that stuff in here today. Okay, this was one of the middle aisles. The aisle over to the other side of that where those puzzles were all toys. I did go down that aisle, but I didn't get anything off the toy aisle. So I'm on this aisle looking, and a lot of this is seasonal decor because they had so much of it. They had like 2 whole aisles, or really 4 if you count both sides on each aisle. Of these rows of shelves that had a lot of seasonal decor, which y'all know I love it, so I don't mind looking through it. I'm always looking for cheap seasonal decor, and that's why I'm looking through all this stuff. And I did have a lot of stuff in my buggy, but like I say, I did put a lot of it back because I do that. I go ahead and pick up stuff that I see that I may want. I put it in the buggy, and then if I don't want it at the end, I tally up my my price if I'm not going over my budget, whatever. Or if I just say, okay, I really don't need this and I'll get this though, then I will take and put stuff back. And that's why my buggy looks so full, and then I'll just come home with maybe half of it. You never know. So I always do that because if you don't pick it up when you put your eyes on it, somebody else is going to get it. So it's best to always put it in your buggy and walk around with it until you decide, if you want it or not. I decided to look through these pillows because this one caught my eye. I thought it was so pretty, the way that gold kind of shimmied back and forth when you moved it. I really wish they'd had 2 of these. It's so pretty, but they didn't. I looked everywhere as I was getting ready to go out. I was getting closer to the end of the Goodwill here, and I was going to be turning around going back up toward the front, but I couldn't find another pillow, and I hated that, so I left it. But it was really, really pretty. Okay, here is a big old thing full of stuffed animals and stuff, plushies. Okay, let's see. I'm just glancing at some clothes as I make my way up to the front of the Goodwill. I had already looked in the plus size section, and I was just seeing if there was anything that anybody else would like that's in my family, but just glancing at it, killing a little time till my husband got there to pick me up. But that's pretty much it in the thrift store for today, so stick around and you'll get to see what I actually got from this Goodwill on this day.
Hey there, it's me, Donna, better known as Thrifttastic Mom. Welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a thrift haul. Now, it's not a real big thrift haul, but it's a thrift haul. I got some things that I liked, And I thought I'd share it with you because that's what I like to do. I like to share my thrift goodies with you guys here on the YouTubes. I did get a few things, and I'm excited about what I got. I got some good deals, especially for it being a Goodwill thrift haul. You know, sometimes Goodwill jacks their prices up a little bit, but I got some good prices on this stuff, so I'm super excited about that. And I have a little announcement at the end, so make sure that you stick around and watch to the end. Like I say, it's not going to be real long, but watch to the end and hear my little announcement. Okay, where do I want to start first? I think because Easter's coming up, I'll start with my one thing that I got for Easter. I'll start with that first. I was initially going out trying to find a little bit more Easter decor because I don't have a lot of Easter decor. And of course I'm going to put it up and I'll show it to you, but it's not a lot. And I'm like, I need to go to the thrift store, see can I find something. And I even went to the Dollar Tree and I couldn't even really find anything in there. But I did get one thing. I think it's just one item I got that's actually Easter related, and the rest of it's, you know, different stuff. I did get some fall stuff, fall decor. But let me start off with the one Easter thing I got. I was hoping I would get like some ceramic bunnies or something, you know, because I kind of got to build up a collection of it, because I've never really decorated for Easter. If I did, it was just something to do with the resurrection of Jesus, because that's really what Easter's all about. But I just think that the bunnies and the eggs and stuff like that, the birds, all that stuff is just cute, you know, cute decor for the spring. So I figured, why not? It's not going to hurt anything to have stuff like that in your house, even, you know, even though that's not the real reason of Easter. But, yeah. So let me show you what I got Easter related. This is called Happy Go Fluffy Candles 4-count. Not sure where they came from, but I thought they were pretty. They've never been used. Let's get the glare off of them. Just some little pretty candle eggs in different colors. Let's see how hard it'll be to take the plastic off. There we go. Some pretty little colored eggs. They're actually a decent size, and I love the color of them because it's got the teals and pinks like I like. See, compared to my hand, it's a pretty good sized little egg. Thought they were pretty. They're candles, but I won't burn them. I'll just use them for decor. And I love the purple one. We got a blue one, and of course the pink one. These colors would go good with the colors I already have. My everyday average decor is kind of springy because I do like florals and stuff like that. I don't know what you call it. Maybe it's grandma core or something. I'm not sure. But my stuff does look springy anyway. The next thing that I got, I'll go ahead and show you this fall piece. I thought this was so cute. I'm not sure where it, oh, it was $5. Wherever it came from, it was, might be a Dollar General product. I don't know. I've seen these somewhere before. But anyway, it's this pumpkin jar. It looks like a bubblegum machine. I got it all wrapped up. But I thought that was cute. I'll be able to put some little candies in it or something and display that in my fall decor. Oh, I forgot to tell you what I paid for the candles. The candles, where's the sticker? There it is. I paid $2 for the candles. I forgot. $2 for the candle. A lot of this stuff was $2, I think. I think this was, okay, this was $3 for the little candy jar. And it is glass, so I got to be careful with it. I just thought it was really cute. Looks like a little bubble gum. I could even put little bubble gum balls in it if I wanted to. I thought that was cute, so I went ahead and picked that up. Next thing I got, I'm going to go ahead and get these out of the way because they are a little noisy. I'll try my best to be easy with them. These were $4. I'll pick them up like this so they won't clang. $4 for these bells. See, they have a good, like, cowbell sound to them. I think I'm going to paint these. I don't like this look, of course. It's got string on it. But I think I'm going to paint them and make them, like, for Christmas. You know how everybody's been using the bells the last couple of years. So I think I'm going to paint these. Maybe that'll be a project that I can do, and like a DIY I can show you, and paint them a different color because I don't like that color. But I give $4 for those. And, you know, that'll be a fun little project to do. So y'all have to stick around for that, right? Don't want to miss nothing. All my exciting videos. You don't want to miss them. Next thing I got were these, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's just a bunch of letters, but it's disposable baby bibs, 30 pieces. And I think I'm going to keep these here at my house because if you don't know it, we got a new baby. That's the announcement, but I'll give you the rest of that at the end. So anyway, I give $3 for these. They are new, haven't been opened. So I don't know if I'm going to keep them here, or I may give them to their mom and dad and let them take them and use them, you know, when they're on the go. I will see. But I picked them up. I always try to pick up baby stuff, you know, when I find it. So I got that. Now, I picked these up because I do have a cloche. Yeah, you can see it back here on top of my china cabinet. And it's got some little, like cupcakes in it. And I was having a hard time finding a cupcake. It's got some cupcakes in it, but they're actually little bath salts. Because that's all I could find. But I've been using them, you know, for a while. But then I found this, y'all. This was $2 for the whole bag. And it's just some homemade cupcakes that somebody made. They got the liners, and this is like that foam stuff that expands when you spray it. But I was like, yes, I need these because I can paint some of these and stack them up in my cloche. And as a matter of fact, I think I even got an empty cloche on top of my refrigerator. I could put some in there if I want to. But for $2 for the whole bag of fake cupcakes, I was really excited to get these. I would say this is my #1 find out of this haul. I was really excited to get them. I was like, yes. Because, I mean, even if you buy them at the store, you know, they can be a few bucks. So to get all of them for $2 and I'll be able to make them up myself, that'd be wonderful. So I was really excited about that. Next thing, go ahead and get this big thing. This is one of the big things I got. I paid $2 for this. And it's just this pumpkin pillow. Ain't that pretty? It says pumpkin. And just plain on the back. I was hoping they had two so I could put them on my couch. But they only had this one. But I went ahead and got it. It's nice and clean. It smells fine. Ain't got no funky smells or nothing. But for $2, that's a nice pillow. Because you'd pay way more in the store for that. So, I'm glad I got that. Let me show you just for anybody that might not believe me. $2. I hope that's clear where you can see it. $2 for that pillow. I was excited to pick that up. Man, I wish you had two of them. Those would look great on my couch on each side. But if nothing else, I do have some fall like pillow covers that I usually put on each side. Maybe I'll just stick that in the middle or put it in one of our recliners or something like that. I'm not sure, but it was too nice to pass it up. So I went ahead and got that. Now, let me show you the pocketbook that I got. Now, normally I am a really big into crossbody purses. I just love crossbody. It's easy. Throw it over my shoulder and go. I don't have to carry nothing. But every now and then, like if I'm just going to church or something, I'm not going to be, you know, walking a lot or going in places or whatever, where I don't have to carry my purse a lot, then I will buy a purse with just handles, straps, whatever. And I used to have a purse similar to this years ago, and I got rid of it. But I just loved it because it's the animal print. I do like animal print. Look at this. So pretty. I ain't got it tied, of course. But isn't that pretty? And I'll tie this, and you can actually change out this. I used to have a purse just like this, but it was like solid black. And if you've been with me a long time, you may remember that. But I used to carry a purse like this, I think that I had got from the thrift store. And it's solid black. And I would just change out the ribbons to go with different colors that I wore. But this is the animal print, and I love it. And it's just got like shoulder straps, so I'll just be carrying it that way, either on my shoulder or by my hand. Now it is like a, let's see how many, 1, 2, it's got like 4 openings in here, which I normally just like a purse that's just one big pocket, but you know, I had to have it, so I went ahead and got it. I was like, oh well, I don't care. But it's got like 4 sections. There's a couple pockets in here. Then it's got like a zipper section, and it's got this other side, which has a zipper pocket. It's a little bit dirty on the inside pocket, but I can clean that. But the rest of it looks great. It don't look like it was used much at all. I gave $5.80, which is normally about what their purses run. But I just thought, yeah, I'll get that. And then I could pick me up some different little ribbons and change it out if I want. But, I mean, I like the black. The black goes good with the animal print. Maybe black or the brown, maybe a little bit of white, cream color would go good in it too. But I'm fine with the black. So I thought that was really nice. I love that. Last thing that I got is this big box of diapers. Come in this box like this. The box was sealed, and it had this pack here that's open. This was by itself. I give $4 for that. And then the rest of these diapers in here that are not open. And there's actually these 2 right here are like newborn. The rest of these are size 1s. And I give, I think, $7 for those. Yeah, so I went ahead and picked them up because, I mean, I think that's a good deal. Pampers are really expensive. So I like to pick them up when I find them at the thrift store because they're cheaper. And you know, I give them to my son and them when they have new babies. That is my big announcement. I have already said it several times in my video that my son and his wife had their 3rd baby boy. And some of you that follow me on Facebook have already probably seen that. I did ask for prayers for him because he was born a month early. And he was only like 5 pounds, 3 ounces, something like that, or 6 ounces. But anyway, he was kind of small. He was having some trouble breathing and, you know, drinking his bottle and stuff. So he had to be put in the NICU for 2 weeks. He done pretty good in there. He's done really good. So anyway, this little boy, I haven't even got to meet him yet, y'all. I go tomorrow. Which is the day you'll be watching this, on Tuesday, and I go to see him, you know, because he's been in the NICU. He finally got out. He gained a little bit of weight, and he got where he could eat the amount of bottles that they needed him to eat, and he's doing good. So he's still a little teeny. He's under 6 pounds, but he's doing good. He's healthy, and he's home, and I'm just so thankful for that. And his name's Wyatt. Now, they didn't spell it the normal way, like W-Y-A-T-T-E or whatever. They spelled it W-Y-O-T because Rose just loves their name to be a little bit unique. And they have 4 names instead of 3. You know, they have like a two name middle name. So anyway, he's home and healthy. And if you've seen it on Facebook and you was praying for my little grandbaby, I appreciate it so much. He's doing very good. So, that is it, guys. That's everything that I got from the Goodwill on my little thrifting excursion. I was actually surprised because my husband was like, you want to go thrifting? I was like, what? You don't have to ask me, do I want to go thrifting? You know, if I'm breathing, I want to go thrifting. And he wanted to go somewhere, and he drops me off at the thrift store. So I was like, shoot, yeah, where you going? Where you wanting to go? So, you know, he had somewhere he wanted to go, so he dropped me off. So I was so thankful that I was able to go. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the goodies I got. And I hope you enjoyed hearing the update on my new little grandbaby. I'll try to post a picture in here if I can remember. I'll post a picture of what he looks like. And yeah, I'm super excited. I'm grandma of my 3rd baby boy. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. Leave me some comments down below. And if you got any good thrifting things this week, leave it in the comments below. You know, I have a community tab where you can send me messages and I can talk back with you, and you can share pictures with me now. That's one thing I like that YouTube changed, is you can post things to my community and pictures or whatever of something nice that maybe, you know, you picked up while out thrifting this week. I would love to see it. So anyway, see you in my next video. God bless. I love you. Have a good week. Bye.